Rush Report Philippines.
Hello, this is John Guerrero from Rush Report Philippines, your news in a hurry. President Marcos Jr. heads to Washington to meet U.S. President Donald Trump. Key topics: a recent 20% tariff hike affecting Philippine exports and broader bilateral and security cooperation, reinforcing U.S.-Philippine strategic ties. Philippines seeks tariff relief from U.S. With U.S. duties on Philippine exports rising to 20% effective August 1st, Manila plans intense negotiations next week and is exploring a free trade agreement to cushion domestic industries. Central Bank forecasts economic tightening. The Bangko Sentral projects the current account deficit will narrow from 3.9% of GDP in 2024 to 3.3% in 2025 and 2.5% in 2026. Remittances are also expected to grow to US $35.5 billion this year and US $36.5 billion next, while GDP growth targets have been adjusted downward. Manny Pacquiao's comeback push. Return bout announced. At age 46, Pacquiao is set to challenge WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios on July 19, 2025, at MGM Grand in Las Vegas, marking his first professional fight since 2021. Bernard Hopkins backed Pacquiao's return, seeing him as capable of winning a decision and aiming to become the second oldest world champion in history. Trump announced that the U.S. will send Patriot air defense systems to Ukraine, but noted that European nations will finance and supply the actual systems from their own stockpiles, with NATO acting as the conduit. Several countries, including Germany, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, the Netherlands, and Canada, have agreed to send Patriot batteries, which NATO will promptly deploy, with the U.S. covering stock replenishment. And now Leah Santos will tell you about the weather.
Hi, I'm Leah Santos from the Weather Desk. Today is National Give Something Away Day and National Gimme Worm Day. Looks like the Philippines is channeling its inner diva today, starting off dapper and cloudy, then cranking up the drama with midday thunderstorms, and finally cooling off for a calm, cozy evening. Quick weather highlights. Midday, clouds try to hide the sun, but it's actually just warming things up. Peek outside and feel the heat rising into the low 30s degrees C. Afternoon plot twist, thunderstorm cameo around 1 to 2 p.m., grab your umbrella or stage an impromptu rain dance. Evening, skies mellow out and temps drop into the high 20s, ideal for taking a post-storm stroll, or binge watching with aircon. Pro tip: sweat now, but shine later, both in weather and life.